Welcome back, card fires and zero fires, to another new video. Finally, I fixed it. Finally, I've been able to finally play this game again, record it, and the gameplay audio is a little bit louder. Wait, let me reduce it. I think it's too loud for you guys. So I think I fixed it now. Yeah, so let's do more Tekken fights. First things first, before we get Tekken fight. I'm gonna get the Tekken fight right now. There's the clan event. We're gonna check out the story actually at the end if the video is not too long already itself, if the fights don't go as long. So we're gonna clan event, and I have not opened the pack, so I can go story mode, then open some packs and wrap it up basically. So let's get into the deck, because right now where you see from my banner is Toikia team, because this deck you probably already know is the Great Nature deck that actually I played last month, I guess. Was it last month? Well, I did play it before this month, but I didn't play as much just because I played it a lot. I like to change decks unless I really had a backstory with the deck, so that's the thing. So let's just check. Let's see what that deck is. So we have the Leopald reverse with Chat Noir. It was a really good deck when it got out. It was, wait, no, I passed it. Was it this one? Yeah, it's this one. It was a really good deck. It was really fun, and it was one of the decks that used a lot of effects and had a little bit of brain thinking, which was really fun. And yeah, but I think this deck is pretty good. I guess just like most decks, it does lag against like Link Joker, but right now, what deck does not lag against Link Joker? So I think it's still like tier 2, tier 3-ish. It's a really fun deck though, not to kinda lie. Like a lot of tier 3, tier 2 decks are really fun. So this is the deck. Oh yes, it's pretty like similar to your Great Nature stuff. You can think like it's pretty similar because it is. That's usually the Chat Noir and Chat Noir, specifically Chat Noir and Leopard reverse specific combo usually use this kind of list, where the Grade 3 lineups are usual like this. Grade 2 lineups are also like around these cards, and then Grade 1 lineups are also around these cards. So yeah, let's check out the cards basically. Let's go with cards that you probably already know. So we have 4 PGs. Like usual, we have 3 Duckbills. If you play Great Nature, Duckbill is always a really good card for like, I don't know if it gets used in G because I never really looked into Great Nature in G. So it's a simple, when this unit is placed on the rear card circle during your main phase, because it's the rear card circle, and you choose one of your other rear cards and give it an effect, which is when it's retired during your end phase, you get to draw a card. So pretty simple skill, but it's really good for how Great Nature works, because Great Nature likes to retire and stuff. You can see from like one example is Monoculous Tiger. When this unit attacks, you may give one of your rear cards 4k, and if you do until end of turn, you get to retire that unit. Same with Binoculous Tiger, they do the same thing, just different grades. Even Leopald, the main grade 3 for the first release of other than Locks, but I don't think Locks is, well, Locks is pretty good in Zero. So when it came out, so this is just, they give 4k and have to retire at the end of turn. So pretty, you think about it, for a player who doesn't take Great Nature, it's pretty understandable that you say, oh, what does that do then? We have a lot of cards that use skill from that effect. So we have the Hamsuki, Grade 1 and the Grade 2, which basically essentially when it's retired during your end phase, you get to add 2 copies of that card that you retired. So the Grade 2 will search out for the Grade 2 and the Grade 1 will search out for the Grade 1. So really good, because yeah, you just fetch more cards. The thing you might think is that, but Grade 2s, don't you need the intercepts anyway? So it's really good actually for early game, and it's also really good with the one card in particular. So there are a lot of ways Great Nature actually finds value in those retires actually. And we have 10k vanillas just because to fill in, and also not to play 11k Grade 2s that much, because it's a Compass Lion is at the end of turn you have to retire one of your cards. So doesn't have restrain, but he has to retire a card at the end of turn, which is kinda dangerous, because remember that there's a weird thing in Zero where if you retire Compass Lion and somehow Superior calls him, so later on I will tell you how you Superior call him from the drop zone, you have to retire 2 cards actually for some reason, because you have to retire one, then when he gets called back he has to retire another. So it's kinda confusing how you would use, but I'll show you. And then we have Chat Noir, This is the new. Wait, actually, yeah, we have one copy of Polaris because Polaris is pretty good. The counterblast one to stand a rear guard for the 4th attack. Give it 4k. One thing Polaris lacked was power because his rear guards could swing, but like if your opponent was at 3 damage, unless your opponent didn't check 2 non-triggers, you will really have a hard time on hitting those numbers. Even though you get like 4k, you didn't get much 4k. But here comes where the new cards actually come in and make this deck really good. So we have Chat Noir and Leopald. Before we go into the boss unit, let's talk about the starter. So this starter is actually really good. I think it's better than the parrot for this deck, but you could use the parrot. It's not the parrot's okay also. But what does the telescope rabbit do? You get a counter plus 1 and rest it, and give one of your other rear cards 4k. Which in paper it sounds really dumb because you're counter blasting 1 and resting a 5k booster to give 4k and retire at the end of turn to a unit, which is like, if you think about it, it's really bad. And yeah, in a logical perspective for Vanguard, like in general, you just like, oh, that's just a really bad card. But this is Great Nature. No, it's Great Nature, it's a different story. So it activates a lot of the skills, like you can see Duckbill skill, and also the Hamsuki skill, which is really good. And yeah, it's good. It also helps with column also, if you think about it. So could be, you might say it's bad, but it's okay, you run the parrot. But I'll show you why it's so good at when we see the match, because you gotta see how Great Nature plays to actually understand why it's why retiring units is always not bad. Then we have Chat Noir, which is the breaker of the deck. This basically is the kind of like your resource manager or the resource refresher, because his skill is when you break right, you give 10k, and then when you give an effect, like usual, like a break rights, if you give the effect is if when your unit attacks a Vanguard. So keep talking on that. You choose one of your rear cards and give it 4k, and another turn you get to draw a card and then retire that unit, which is really good, because remember that you can stack this power on one unit, and it doesn't have to be a front or rear card. You can give it a booster, then you can potentially draw up to 3 cards because you have 3 attacks on for example, if you break right Chat Noir over Chat Noir, and your opponent doesn't have intercept, you swing Vanguard, give 4k, then you Vanguard swing with your Vanguard and give it another 4k, and then like, yeah, just try to finish the game, which is really nice. And yeah, it's just really good. It helps you basically with your resource. You draw 3 cards, you don't have to retire an intercept, and it's a 14k attacker when it attacks a Vanguard. So really nice to get over cross right numbers. But why is this deck so good? It's because of Leopald Reverse. Leopald got a reverse form, and he's really good, helps with the deck. What is his skill? You choose one of your rear cards to lock, and if you do, you give 2 of your other rear cards and give it 4k, and gets 2 abilities on the end of turn. What are those 2 abilities? You have to retire it at the end of turn, but then once it retires, it gets a superior call. So it's actually really good. You think maybe what's the point of the skills? Those skills are really good because it basically says you get to use the Hamsuki combo without losing any cards at all, because you're retiring Hamsuki but then superior calling, so technically you're having +3 with the Hamsuki abilities if you still have the Hamsuki in your deck, of course. So really good. Then second skill is you might think like when the Shin attack hits, counter blast 2 to stand one of your rear cards and give 4k, and you have to retire it at the end of turn, and it's cross right with the normal Leopald. So if you think about it, the second skill is pretty just like Polaris but heavier. So it's kind of strange, but it's really good for a finisher because this deck doesn't counter blast that much anyway. So Polaris lack power, and remember that the locking skill you can use it more than one time. So what you can do is that you lock 3 rear cards to give your front rear cards 12k, which is really good. You don't need boosters, you just have to swing, and on top of that, you don't have to lock any specific card anyway. So you can lock grade 3s, grade 2s that are extra, and like really good. Kinda loses to it relies a lot of rear cards, so I guess like it loses to Link Joker, but a lot of decks right now it still loses to Link Joker. So I'll show you what let's check out what the deck what card is good, how good this deck is during the meta. Running against a lot of Link Jokers, and I'm also at Legend 40. I've grinded this season because they said it's like they increased the rank point, so it was easy to grind rank. Plus I'm having fun a lot with Blouse in general also. So let's see how good this deck is actually. Not play too much against Link Joker. So also one extra thing I want to show you that actually you can play around Chaos if your opponent. Oh, it's on the screen. I forgot that. I re-downloaded some stuff. So opening hand like that is okay actually. Got the Hamsuki, got the Bill. So you're going first. Whoa, you got everything. Wow. But let me change the angle. Over here, because you have a Hamsuki in your hand, you just write Hamsuki. You really wanna not write the Duckbill honestly a lot of times, because Duckbill is just it's much more nicer to not write Duckbill. So writing the 10k attacker like you. So it's not lagging. Wow, my is way better. So Fenrir, usual starter. Not much to analyze honestly. You played 0, this is pretty much your usual standard game. So let's see. Right into the normal Hamsuki. Now with this is where the starter comes handy. Also, I run 5 draws and 4 crits. I forgot to mention that you can run. I really like running crits. So I ran crits because the deck doesn't need, it has a lot of ways of blessing, but it doesn't have a guaranteed way of blessing, which is the thing. You need to draw into your specific cards to actually use your pieces. So this is where the Rapid actually comes in. It's really good 10k, so at the end of the night I get to search 2 more Hamsukis and a Duckbill. And then back to what I was saying, I got cut off because I wanted to talk about Hamsukis. Oh, that's a good play game. Where was I just got distracted with that. Okay, it does, and then now I get to remember to search your Hamsuki first, it's just better. So you filter, and you draw. Even drawing actually and Leopald's not bad. Kinda yikes that I don't have great tools. So this is where the starter actually comes in handy. They give Counter Blast 1 to give 4k to activate your effects like the Duckbill and the Hamsuki. So oh yeah, running crits. I ran crits, it's pretty good. You can run 9 crits, I did run 9 crits. It's just that sometimes if you break the game, you can't really come back from it. Because if you don't have your Shock Noir and your opponent just damage chokes you, you'll end up like losing cards. Which is kinda yikes. That's why I run draws and crits. It's still good, still fun. Do I wanna try to find the cross right just because I'm fighting Link Joker? He's too low of a damage, so I guess I write this. Just I don't have actually. That might have been a misplay, maybe not. I'm a little bit rusty for this game because I'm really scared of Link Joker. If you know how you play against Link Joker is super annoying right now this season. Everyone's getting better for Link Joker somehow. And I was legit like talking about, oh, people were still learning how to play Link Joker last season. I'll be probably a little bit slower. Turns out they just learned how to play this season, and it's super, just like annoying in general. If you guys play, if you play a rank, stuff like this against Link Joker, it just feels unfair, man. Link Joker itself, it got nerfed. And somehow it's still insanely good, and it doesn't feel nice to play. So I might show you guys that I lose this game, but I play another match if I lose. Because this game is kinda whack. I'm not getting my grade 2s, which is surprising. Because I had 11 grade 2s in the deck. My draws are not popping up. My crits were popping up, but my opponents keep checking heals. That's bad. This deck is good, I swear. It's not bad. I swear, I'm not meaning that this deck is good. Oh, come on. Now that just feels bad, man. Do I still have a Hamsuki in the deck? No, I don't. Do I really want to call cards? Oh, I can do this just to... Well, he's gonna lock it. Okay, this is annoying against the play. This is actually annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have I should have just not taken the deck. I guess I will. Let's get into the next game. This is kind of unlucky. Okay. triggers. So I'm actually gonna be able to break right actually. But if I survive this turn actually, I might not even survive. What the hell? 4 PGs in deck, 2 crits in deck again. Darn. This didn't even feel like I lost. I missed it. It just felt. I just like cut. Okay, actually like this. He has 3 damage. What sucks about Leopald Reverse is that he has to his skill only activates on them. That makes sense with Vito OP. 3 damage. If I break right, what can I do? Can check for us for a PG, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the only move. I guess like the cross right number is pretty good. But he hasn't break right. That's the thing about Chaos. Kind of brick this game, so actually I'm not gonna care too much about it. Right. Wait, do I need to use the nah? I have 4 counter blast, but what's the point of using a rapid? I'm not losing. Okay, so now this is the cool effect. You lock 3 of your rear cards, give 4k to your front row basically. Remember your time, be careful. Because it takes a lot of time basically to set up. Lock, give it 4k to put front row. Swing, release stand. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist. So really good thing about alright, I forgot that like I was confused why Chat Noir pretty good. Do you do that? Oh darn. Wow. E-stand. And let's try to, who knows, maybe it doesn't have a big deal. Unlikely though. 4k, and then give it another 4k, then hop. Give it 4k. Okay, PG, pretty much. Okay, so now I have to retire. Until I get retired, I get to, before I retire Chat Noir, call here, Leopald Reverse, Chat Noir, then draw cards. Draw? PGs? Oh, I got the Leopald right chain. So, I guess for this one, this was an unlucky game. Nebula? Okay, now that's sus. I need to win. Unless I draw into a PG. But do I even win? I need to draw into a PG and check a heal. So good luck with that. Good luck to myself with that. I don't think I have the luck to pull that. So, first game. It seems that if you break, yes, this deck does not work that well. Actually, a lot of that. Actually, deck in general does not work with a brick. No. Game. Okay, if I actually check a heal, I survive. Heal. Okay, so let's get into the next game. We lost the first one. Let's see if we can pull it through. Next game. Okay, only 18 minutes. Okay, first game wasn't too long. Pretty unlucky for that one actually. So Legend 40. I'm really gonna try to grind, guys. I was serious this time. If you guys see my Instagram, I actually got top 69 at one point, but I don't know how someone is already Legend 150. He legit has a Chaos Breaker title, and he doesn't have. His name is is an ellipse. If you don't know what an ellipse is, three periods. Is this a VP farmer? Is this a VP farmer? Okay, this gun is okay. I saw the 2 Hamsukis and I guess we right. Maybe it's Jewel Knights?
Stand up!
Oh wait, what? Oh, I thought it was really fighting MLP. Okay. That works. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention. Link Joker, I actually don't have any triples for it. Legit have no triples for the new Link Joker stuff. So I don't think I'm doing a deck on it. So yeah. It's the I think I forgot to mention. Basically, it's the #1 tier deck right now. It's the top tier deck. Well, it was in JP, and since there is no Ezel yet, there is no Liberator, Unlocker, Sanctuary of Light shenanigans. You can really unlock and lock is just like really annoying to play against. You can counter it. Well, is there a deck that can counter? I guess Pale Moon can to an extent with the Marachikas, but at the same time, you're not having intercepts either way. So, good luck with that. Soul Saver Dragon, that's interesting. Really nice art for Blaster Blade, but Blaster Blade, you keep getting art. Yeah, so I guess like it made sense for Great Natures to kind of lose to Link Joker. A lot of decks lose to Link Joker just because Link Joker's Link Joker. It's a Did it glitch for you guys? Oh no, it freezes. So if I click off the screen, actually it freezes. Testing that out. Right. So Hamsuki transform that. So now, what do I do? Nothing. Think. How many cards there's? 1 Hamsuki, so I want to search for the grade 2 Hamsuki. If I give it 4k, would it be good? No, I think I wanna just keep it 13. This is the bad thing about riding Hamsuki 8k, because it's just at 8k, that's the problem. I think I just swing and pass. I gotta wait for next turn, I guess. Next turn before 10 also shot. I have no problem, honestly I'm at 1 damage, so I'm shouldn't risk it. I believe MLP is still running around. It's not really tier 1 on anymore. And it was, honestly, in global, MLP only stayed for like until like the first 2 limit break sets, I think. I even played MLP for the first limit break set just because I didn't have enough packs. So, MLP actually like, I think JP it says like, it was running around a little bit and it was like really dangerous anyways if you play it. But in global it was like, it just disappeared after like set 5. So it was a good thing. It was like healthy because a lot of the new decks were being played. So when you see new decks, it's always healthy for you. Yeah, look at that MLB, the man himself. MLB. It was a really fun card, but I understand why people would. Honestly, it makes sense that people would hate playing these decks, but it also makes, if you play the deck, it's really fun, not gonna lie. And yeah, obviously, actually, honestly, if you're winning anything, it always feels fun. So I forgot to talk about the card basically. Just now I just like it go autopilot mode and I got the Tiger. The Tiger is at 4k here just to retire it. It's kind of risky because like, is it risky? Oh, never mind. With the Peachy it's not. I got lucky. Okay, that's a Peachy. Retire. Search for the grade 2s first. Do not draw into those grade 2s first. That's the risky part. If you draw into it. Compass line. At least more grade 2s. So about Compass line before, but I think I already mentioned, but if you guys didn't understand, so okay. No, I don't need the animation for you. Shadow War doesn't have an animation. Yeah. Leopald Yaeverse. So what does it do? So it retires right at the end of the turn and she gets superior call. So what happens is that if you use a skill with Leopald retires Compass line retires the card. But then since he gets retired because of Leopald's skill, he gets superior call, then he has to retire another card. He asks for like 2 cards, which is strange, but 3k. So I'm still safe. 2 BG. but he's gonna ask for both of them, which is kind of yikes. If I check a trigger, the Blessed Dark doesn't hit. Oh! Oh my god, I am sacking now. The game realized that I was fighting Link Joker was a bit unfair. Thank you. Let's go. Heal spell from my opponent. Oh! This works. This break ride is not good. It doesn't attack more than once, but it's still wait, did I say attack more than once? Attack more than 3 times. What happened? Like, what did I say? I don't know. It's just great after me, I guess. Swing. The opponent's pretty weird, honestly playing. Give 4k. Wait, do I still have hamster to create one? Yeah, I have one, so still works. Give 4k. Buff that speed and make it buff. Honestly, your break ride was kinda not useful, but I guess I just wanted to throw into more stuff. Now use compass line still to retire this, so you don't need to retire anything else. Let's call it back first. Now let's search for that break. What's that one left card? Draw. Oh, into Polaris. Wow, that's actually a good finisher. One thing great thing about Polaris is that he basically asks for 4 PG if your opponent doesn't have intercept, and allows your 4th attack regardless of if your opponent has 5 damage or less. Because if it was Leopald had to hit, which was kind of yikes because you also running crit. So there is a chance that. Wait. I stopped there, but like, wait, what happened? When did you attack the Vanguard also? Wait, my opponent is misplayed. It feels bad, man. Bruh. That actually sucks. So, I'm showing Polaris this time. Polaris. I'm showing Polaris, I guess. No, I don't wanna use Polaris actually. Yeah, I actually don't want to use skills. Just cause it's like not really worth it. Because my unit's not even hitting anyway, so that was a weird win. But I'll take it as a win. You guys need to play test this deck because this deck is kinda situational and it's really fun. I swear it's really fun. I didn't show the Leopald reverse because I didn't draw into it. So actually I showed you the Leopald reverse, the combo and stuff. I think I showed you like I went through all 4 of the creatures I realized. So there are the combos you can just like attack a lot with higher powers, and that's pretty much a deck, and you draw into more cards, which is really nice. So yeah, I show you the break ride honestly, and the break ride actually enables a lot of those multi-attacking and power moves. So really good. You guys should try it. Mulligan, if I forgot to mention what you mulligan. Mulligan, honestly, anything you ride for a grade 1, grade 2 is alright. Just want to have a grade 1 and grade 2. If you can have Suki rear cards to draw into more cards. Then try to look for the break ride or at least a grade 2 obviously. So like just your standard mulligan for pieces, I guess. Then yeah, so and then you just try to draw your PGs, I guess. So that's pretty much a deck. Showed you basically. So let's check out the story and the summary. I skipped through the story before. We check out the summary only. I don't need the dialogue. So because it would probably be boring. Or maybe actually, yeah, let me just like make this really long just for because it's been a while since my view. Okay, so Emmy and Mike goes to card capital. So honestly a little bit weird. Okay, any suggestion? What is this? So they're talking about an event. They want to make a garden. They want to combine Prometheus and Neo Nectar to make the store look like a PC floor garden. For what? The Great Nature. Going back to Great Nature's really fun deck. it's a little bit outdated, but it's a bit the deck is late because I couldn't record like during the Aprils, so big yikes. So also more videos will be coming against the deck. I just wanted to show you guys the story, I guess. So not too much effects, it's just pretty much doing outfits and dialogue. Let's skip ahead actually. Mai, Emi, Morikawa, Naoki, and Shingo engage in a round robin tournament to decide whose idea to use in Card Capital's new event. First up was Mai versus Morikawa's Great Tree Festival, with Miwa fighting in Morikawa's steed. Wait. So Miwa is fighting for Morikawa's idea. Oh. For Great Tree? Miwa is super unique. He's usually helping others. It's really nice. Drink some water. My one. So also, fun fact before I'll show you later the fun fact. With Miwa defeated, Mai was next up against Shingo, and his idea is to add the rules that nullifies triggers unless combo fans answer a question correctly. Now that just seems not nice. Impressed, Mai considered making up her own rules too, but for now she was ready to keep fighting for her idea. Alright, also basically what I was gonna say was that they buff / nerf, I don't know. I'm gonna show you guys over here the new nectar section. So these are the new cards. Let's see the new cards while we added. Some there's a triple, really good musketeer triple, a double. We'll get it, then I'll show you. So here, this thing, I didn't realize, I don't know when this got unnerfed, but I recently saw it. So it's this counter blast 1 and return 3 grade 2 or less marking tier from your drop zone to your deck. So it's 3 now, it's not 5. It was 5 in the past, and now it's 3. I don't understand why, but it's kinda weird actually, because returning 5 was always clunking your deck with more non-triggers, but at the same time it helped you not deck out, because the deck filters to the deck way too fast, honestly. So it's pretty weird that they unnerf her. It doesn't really change anything. So so Cecilia got unnerfed, question mark. Nerfed. It helped the deck with more accessibilities, but it wasn't really lacking from the 5 cards thing. I don't know. It was a pretty weird thing. So my won against Shingo. Next was Naoki and his Warring States team idea. Oh, so warring, so having war. It's the concept of having combatants forge allegiances and navigate betrayals while they vote for territory, impress even Shingo. So what that was, translated in simple words, people either choose to fight with each team up and fight the ones who are their enemies and try to gain basically more wins. That's basically the idea, which is really nice. Win or lose, the time had come for the final fight, but whose idea would be made a reality? That's not really fair. You ask Mai to fight all 3 people. That's not really fair. So episode 3, let's see. Yeah, this deck, honestly, this clan event is pretty like usual. Oh, she won, and then Mai defeated 3 veteran fighters one after another, and in the end decided to combine everyone's idea into one great event. That is actually a really good story writing, but I wish they did something for the story. Great trees would control areas that participants scramble to control via quiz rule fights. Then Mai could barely contain her excitement as she began to make invitations. So really nice. You make invitations, don't you just like invite those who So let's go into here. Also, fun fact, the very hard, oh yeah, I cannot say, but if you played the very hard 3 times and win, and then on top of that you did it 3 times, then if you got 3 stars at least once, you basically get to quick fight it very hard, which is really nice. So let's see what we got. 380. Okay, we're gonna crack open some these event packs. I have not opened even one pack so far, I think. I'm pretty sure I haven't opened. Yeah, I haven't opened. 280 kinda sucks. Like usual, the challenge ticket, you get it from the challenge ticket before on the screen. You get it from grinding your character fights. Every 5 stamina is one ticket, basically these tickets. So this is like the accumulation of like 6 days, because I've not done the very other than the ones needed for the completing the 3 stars, I have not used it also. It's pretty bonkers that I didn't do anything with this. So let's see. Okay, 260. Let's check open 30 packs. Let's see how many triples we can pull. I do have all of the old musketeer cards, so I would play. It seems kind of dangerous. The deck seems kind of like lethal in a way, but only the Vanguard gains like multiple crits, and that's kind of scary for me because I played the game and I didn't have PGs and actually lost to it. It was pretty. It was like it made me a little salty just because I didn't have PGs. It like 4 crit me from 4 to 8, or like actually 2 to 6. No, it 2 to 6 me. It sucks. Okay, more doubles. Oh, this is the reverse. This is fun fact. The reverse is actually a double, which is quite shocking, but it makes sense. Ooh, the musketeer main grade 3 already. So that's the counter charger 2. Really nice pulls already. Looking pretty good. 3 doubles. It's maybe there's higher ratings, but I need the rares anyway. Another PG. Pretty interesting. Okay. Wait, actually, let me claim the. Okay, it's a bit lagging. Okay. Okay, collect. Okay, that's not what I want. Oops. Over here, do they give you a PG? Well, actually, let's just focus on that later. Oh no, it's starting to lag. Oh no, the lag is coming. Okay, it's back. Never mind. So, 22 packs. I'm gonna leave this actually quite unedited. I not that I'm lazy to edit. That it's been a while since Vanguard Zero content, so this is like my comeback video because I'm gonna do more Vanguard content. I wasn't actually gone, just that the computer didn't know how to upload. Let's see. Triple. One of pumpkins. And 2 of the best. Pretty dry first 5 packs. Yikes. Can I ask for triple please? Can I ask for conversion? I need 8 triples please. Oh! Pokers. Burgers. Okay. Bang. Ooh, okay. I will like some of the Sylvias now, I think. What's her name? Is that her name? Fancy's Musketeer Sylvia, I think. I remembered because of this V-Series 1, it was a OR art, which I actually did not know the card actually existed before that. That's because I never played Musketeers in real life. So just like I open 2 packs and then we open the 10 packs to finish it off. Okay, fine. Double. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, 2 doubles, 1. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So, 9 packs. Let's go. I can craft 1 triple so far. It's kind of yaks also. Let's go. Oh, triple, let's go. End it off with a triple. So 30 packs, we found. Wait, we opened 20 packs and 2 triples. Pretty okay, I guess, the rates. Where are more triples though? Where are you? Come on. Also guys, because I grinded this season, if next season I get to like at least legend 30, I guess I can open like 100 plus packs, which is a lot for like next season, which is really nice. Next season has Jewel Knights, which I'm not sure if I can play this, but I don't know, I'll try. There is Ezel though next set, which I really want. Okay, more doubles, triple, so I have 3 of her now. Really good, I guess. The Fancy Musketeer can come later on because it's not the main grade. It's a really good support, but it's not the main actually. So alright, I got 3 of the same triples, which is also nice. Here is the first skill limit before when your monster rear card is placed by your card effect, you get a counter blast and gain a crit. Now, like, I guess like it's okay, you think about it, but somehow the deck just doesn't run out of counter blast. And then you have so many self damagers that you have no problem of like calling them, self damaging yourself, and then counter blast to gain crits. Then if you have damage triggers in your deck, in your damage, there's a chance they can go back to your deck. So you are putting more triggers to have a chance to do that. You're calling down cards easier. You're gaining crits much easier. Then you have counter chargers which you can put back in the deck to counter charge more. So this deck is actually really good. Well, in consistency in searching for like the effects and stuff, but the deck itself, sadly, I think still just like almost every other deck gets hard countered by Link Joker. But here is actually I forgot a card. So this is the Venus Trap Reverse. Counter Blast 1, lock a card, check top 5 to call a card, and this unit gets 5k. When I recover the same card name as your unit is placed by your card effect, it gets 5k. Kinda sucks. Not gonna lie, that kinda not really good. So that's pretty much it for the video today. Also, you can there's the wait, why did I click on missions? My instinct just kicked in and like clicked on missions. So while blue stacks is lagging, okay, no, now over here let me take up the mine. So we have the high school mine also here, so you can get traded for 3,000. Really nice. I'm gonna pick up mine. So that's pretty much it for the video today, and yeah, so more Tekken fights coming up later on. Wow, I spent 40 minutes. That's pretty much it for the content today, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.